Bonjour, bonsoir, dear friends. Welcome to JCB Live Wine Style. This is an exciting day because it is a root day. As you all know, we follow the lunar calendar. We want the moon to interact with the earth and the sun because everything we're going to be doing today is all based on organic. Organic farming, organic cooking. Don't we look so healthy together? Don't we?
Oh, yeah.
And it's all going to be based on adventure into the world of health, adventure into the source, into the terroir. So for that, we're going to be tasting a great wine from Sonoma. But before we go to the wine, I really believe we have an amazing ingredient that is one of the most magical, dear friend, of all time. And you all know what that is. This is quinoa. So quinoa, when you look at the history, 5,000 years ago, was really discovered by the Incas in Bolivia and in Peru. And they cultivated it and ate it. That's why they were so healthy. And then as the Spanish and the Portuguese came into South and Central America, they replaced it with wheat and grains. But this is one of the greatest of all. And
a lot of protein. It's very good for a good diet and people want to stay healthy.
And we are healthy. Don't we look trim?
Yep.
Both of us lost how many pounds?
I lost about 15 pounds because since we started the diet.
15 pounds and I'm at 24. So dear friends, we're looking hopefully not too wrinkled. And we hope that our beautiful body will shine under the sun like the quinoa is going to shine in our plate. So maybe Rafael, you get started.
Yep.
And then we'll go back to the wine shortly.
Hells, vamos. So like Jean-Charles explained, so I got some quinoa cooked, ready to go. You know, it's really simply cooked, which is this, I did 2 cups of quinoa. You see it's 2 cups and it came like, it spent so much.
It really expands thanks to the water in.
Thanks to the water. So you do with 2 cups of quinoa, with 3 cups of water. That's a ratio. Put a little salt in it and let it just kind of like a steam, it's more like cooking steamed rice kind of thing like that. And just until it started getting it's gonna start popping.
Yes.
That's when you know it's ready. See, you don't want to like overcook it and all that.
They look gorgeous. I'm gonna get closer.
Yeah. Put a little salt in it so it gets like the flavor right at the back, the saltiness, so you don't have to add so much salt as you're preparing it.
Very healthy.
So and then the other things we did with we're so lucky, you know, that we have an amazing garden here at Raymond. So this morning I went and got all the nice vegetables for the stuff we're gonna be putting into it. You know, it's pretty much whatever you want to put into it, whatever you feel like it, vegetables, anything, chicken. But this one we're gonna go veggie, the healthy way. Right?
Wow! And look at what is in here.
I picked some nice rainbow Swiss chard.
I mean, look at this chard.
You know?
Dear friends, look at the color of what Mother Nature is offering us as a fan.
And some
look
kale.
at the different variation of green and burgundy color. And I got to tell you the fabric of it.
I like the creaminess.
It is incredible.
Creamy. I picked some parsley, kale, and fennel. So of course, you know, fennel, the baby. I like to use the little baby fennel too, you know, like I said, you can put anything.
Wow.
Baby fennel, it came from organic.
Look at this. And the beauty is you use your garden as your Eden place to discover what you want to pick. So basically your plate is designed, as Rafael did it this morning in the garden. He went around, looked at what was ripe, what was mature, what was ready to be picked and ready for enjoyment.
Also, I got some beautiful, nice celery root. Look at how amazing it looks. And this is organic, you know. We're not in, looks like we injecting it with something. We're like cheating, putting some stuff in the garden, but it's really not. This is 100% organic. And this is what I picked from a garden, celery root, which is super amazing.
And you could do mayonnaise with it. But obviously, it will be more calorie. Today, we want to be adventurous into the healthy world.
Exactly.
So we're going to stay very healthy.
Well, let's
and for that,
before, you know, because we need a little bit.
We're going to go to Sonoma today, into the oldest meritage maker of California, Lyeth Estate. You all remember this unbelievable packaging that came out in 1981 as a big innovation. Gorgeous silk screen, the beautiful winery is here. And this is a red blend, obviously Cabernet based, which makes it phenomenal as the cathedral, the foundation of the wines. Petit verre d'eau, a little bit of Malbec, and naturally the magical Cabernet Franc as well. And Merlot, which is adding softness and elegance. So you kind of have the alchemy, like we will in the plates of what is in the garden, what is in the vineyards. And we call those Bordeaux varieties, but today they are even more Napa and Sonoma grape varieties. This is all from Sonoma, specifically Alexander Valley. And I'm a huge fan of this wine because we're succeeding, thanks to Katie Carter and Brian Maloney, to make an extraordinary bottle of wine for a very reasonable price. Can you believe that this is for $25 or $30 on your shelf, and you can pick up this wine and have literally elegance, finesse, a little bit of an influence of the old world, because it's all about softness, it's all about integration, it's all about balance. And what we're going to be doing now with the quinoa and those vegetables, it's all about really nuancing and balancing the different flavor profile of each other contributor. So we feel them all, but very well integrated, similar to the wine. Mm-hmm. So as you can see, nothing dominates. So you cannot say it's just a Cabernet. You cannot say it's just a Merlot or a Cab Franc, but it's all of the above. And I think in this instance, the sum of the parts is greater than the pure arithmetic sum of it. So 5 plus 5 equals 100. Good math, isn't it?
Cheers.
All right. So now, Rafael.
So she's gonna do quick and simple, tasty and delicious.
We want that.
You know, she's gonna eat.
Do you mind if I try the celery at the meantime?
Go ahead.
The aroma.
The aroma, right? Good.
And you may think
I like it.
it's a very simple celery, but look at how gorgeous it is. Look at what it did in Mother Nature. Think about the growth. The growth to give us today pleasure. When you look at nature, just look at her with love. Look at her with passion. Look at her with seduction. Look at her with curiosity, because everything Mother Nature wants to give us is actually beautiful. It's an act of a gift. And we got to be grateful of this. There's a lot of appreciation in just simply biting in a celery root.
So this one, like I said, I'm gonna make it my own Swiss chard. Of course, I'm gonna use the stems because those are tender, good, and it's a nice color for it. No, because it's not summer, we're not gonna do like nice and colorful, right? Rainbow carrots also.
Great idea.
You know.
And I love to taste the ingredients before we do the sauce, because it gives us
an idea,
a whole idea of how we're going to actually pair and match the wine.
I'm gonna have a nice half diced onion, red onion. I'm gonna do some English peas with this one. Let's do some nice kale. A little bit of diced tomatoes in there just for extra color and texture. Right? And I'm going to do some just chiffonner parsley. It doesn't have to be chopped all the way, just roughly chopped. That's it. It's gonna give it a nice flavor, nice extra. And some red wine vinegar.
Aha!
This one, you know.
So let's talk about this. So this is our vinegar, right?
This is our vinegar.
Let's see. Fabulously balanced. So dear friends, Rafael produces his own vinegar from the mother that we've been cultivating for decades. So you have a base, which is a mother, quite thick at the bottom of the barrels. And then as we do wine tastings, we keep the remains of each of the bottles. If there's a little bit of wine or even lees and we add it to the evolution. So the barrels is a continuous operation and we keep taking from it. We sell our own vinegar at the Oakville Grocery as well, which is fantastic. And this has a high level of acidity. It's made with a Cabernet typically of Raymond Vineyard, so it's amazing.
That's very good. So I'm going to use, it's just a little enough.
Dear friends, can you believe that quinoa is twice as much nutrition as white rice has? So it's very healthy. And it's always encouraged to eat in measured quantities, of course, if you're into weight loss and healthy weight loss, that you don't want to lose weight too fast and lose a sense of balance from your nutrients that you need in your body. So that's why I think quinoa is really a great thing.
Yeah. A little bit of lemon juice, extra virgin olive oil, and the vinegar, salt and pepper. And then all we gotta do is just mix it up.
Another great wine, of course, is the Raymond Napa Valley Sauvignon Blanc is such a great salad because the freshness of the spring. Easter just happened and we want to be very healthy as well. And we all want to have now an urge for going into the garden and really picking up what Mother Nature has to offer to us. Wow.
Look at this.
And the aroma.
Look at the
And just adding the lemon.
Oh, our Meyer lemons just right outside of the kitchen.
That's it.
It's amazing, you know. So I'll let you be the judge because you always like to.
I have this.
Let's put the celery root. You know what I mean?
Maybe two things.
Okay.
Yeah, celery. I would add maybe a little more of your vinegar for the bite.
Okay.
And eventually a little pepper.
Okay.
And then we'll be on our way to have a very healthy moment. We can drink wine, eat as much salad as we want.
There you go.
And
how was the salt? Good?
I think the salt is very well balanced.
Good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Terrific. There we go.
Maybe I'll try again just to tell you what I think.
Deliciousness.
A miracle of style.
So this is what I'm gonna do with avocado. You know what I mean? Just gonna put it right here in the.
And you know what I love about this salad? And dear friends, it appears simple, but be careful on a salad. At any given time, there's two ingredients that always dominate. In this balanced of act, like making the méritage, it's all about the balance of the 5 grape varieties that is in this wine and the integration of each. What Rafael has done very well in this quinoa salad is the balance. So nothing dominates. Because there's nothing more frustrating in a salad when there's one thing you do that really takes over.
Yeah.
All right? Look at this beautiful plate. Oh! Oh!
So we're just gonna put it right here.
In a beautiful plate, the écume for Bernardo.
There we go.
And you could see, very simple to do. We could have put some radish. You did already.
Yeah, I did the radish.
We did the radish.
Garnish a couple of
Look at that
radishes.
gorgeous shape of the radish. Again, from the garden. Oh, Rafael, you got to show that beautiful plate.
Sugar, lemon, salt.
Uh-huh.
And to finish it, a little bit of
Aha!
olive oil.
From Wapo Hill, in this case, that we have as well at the Oakville Grocery. And look at this beautiful dish. Raffaele! Magnificent.
Nice and healthy way.
Wow. So, Rafael, I want to commend
Cheers.
you for guiding us into a world of healthiness, still have great food, great ingredients, from Mother Nature to your artistic skills, paired magnificently with the wine.
It was well, perfect.
Dear friends, send us pictures of your quinoa salad or anything you do in the spring. We'd love to see more of what you do as well. All I love.
Thank you.
See you soon.